Welcome to another episode of Getting Baked with Stoner Steve. I'm Stoner Steve and we're getting baked. Today we're going to do a recipe from the High Times Cannabis Cookbook. We're going to do some creamy cannabis smoothies. Now, obviously you can see my blender. I already did a test sample. It didn't taste fruity enough for me. You can definitely taste the cannabis in it. It's a really good flavor without more fruit, but I'm going to try and overdo myself a little bit with the fruit so I can kind of sweeten it up a little bit, make it a little more tasty. So again, this is cannabis, creamy cannabis smoothies, and how we're going to do this here is we're going to start out with 4 tablespoons of melted cannabis butter. And if you keep watching my videos, like I said, I'm going to do this whole cookbook, this whole High Times Cannabis Cookbook. And it actually has recipe in there for can of butter. It's not my recipe, but I won't give my recipe out. I'm sorry. But I will teach you how to make the High Times recipe for can of butter. And also they have oils, mayonnaise, and quite a few other things in the High Times Cannabis Cookbook. All right, so now we got our butter in there, our can of butter in there. We're gonna add 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of milk. We're gonna add a 1/3 cup, half and half, and we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of yogurt. Now it calls for plain white yogurt. I'm using a vanilla yogurt. Again, looking for more flavor. Like I said, you can still taste the can of butter in there, and it's a very good flavor. So it's not the vanilla yogurt isn't hurting it at all. Like I said, just adding flavor. So there's our yogurt, 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup of yogurt. Now it calls for a 1/2 cup of blueberries and a 1/2 cup of strawberries. I'm not really into strawberries too much, so I'm using pineapples, mangoes, and papayas. I just bought some frozen, a frozen mixture that says it's great for smoothies. So again, it calls for a 1/2 cup of those 2 things. So I got a whole cup, or I used a whole cup last time. This time I'm using an overflowing cup. Comes out to just under about a cup and a half. So again, that's just to flavor it up a little bit more. Calls for 1 banana, and the banana in the flavoring are already from the first batch that I made. You can really taste the banana in it. So I definitely don't need to add no more banana to it. So that's why I added more of the other fruit to it. Again, it's really good. You can really taste the cannabis in it, the can of butter. The flavor in it is really, really good. So, all right. So now we got the banana in there. And now it calls for 2 teaspoons of honey. So I got 100% pure honey here, and here we go. One. Of course, honey is so damn thick, it takes forever to pour. And I hate taking so long. I want to take a hit off the bowl or the dab rig or something, but I want to make that one a little overfull. Again, I'm looking for a little more sweetness to it. It wasn't very sweet. I know it's a smoothie, it's supposed to be healthy, but hell, I'm Stoner Steve, and when I get baked, I like sweet things. As much of that honey in there as we can get. Now we'll eat the rest ourselves. Alright, so now it tells us to, the High Times cookbook tells us to blend this at a high speed for 1.5 minutes. So the noise is going to be a little bit loud for the blender, but I'm going to blend this for 1.5 minutes on high speed. Then we're gonna add ice cubes to it. It says to add 6 ice cubes to it, one at a time, for consistency, until it's smooth. My last batch was a little bit thick, so I'm thinking I might need to add a little bit more ice cubes to it. I don't know, maybe the ice cubes out of my ice maker are a little bit small or something, but I'll try adding a few more ice cubes to it, and I'll let you know and see how it goes. See how it goes. Again, I'm Stoner Seasoned and Baked. As usual, I got my regular videographer back, Butthead. You want to turn the camera around and say hello to everybody, Butthead? Yep, that's my guy. We are partners in crime in this stuff. Alright, so we got like 23 seconds left. Alright, so there's our minute and a half now. Now I'm going to take my little top out here where I can drop some ice cubes in this thing. And like I said, they called for 6. I added 7 the first round. It didn't seem like enough. It says to add them one at a time. I'm pretty much just going to add these bad boys, because I know what the consistency was last time. So we're going to go from here and see what we get. That was 4. 5. I don't think I'm going to be able to add too many, because as you can see, my blender is pretty much damn full. So, there's 6. Number 7. Well, I got 4 more in my hand, so I'm going to just try with 11 ice cubes. And like I said, my ice cubes are pretty damn small, so I'm hoping it comes out to about 6 of their ice cubes that they're calling for in their recipe. Because they don't say how many ice cubes, they just say 6 ice cubes. I'm just going to try and blend this a little bit more so I can make sure everything's blended up nice and smooth. And we'll give it a try here and see how these damn things come out. While I'm letting that blend a little bit, I guess I'll clean my mess up. You know, like I've told y'all before, I'm stoner free, but I always try to keep it tight. Clean up as we go is the best way, man. Otherwise, you get so piled up, you don't want to do it. Alright. I think this is, we've been blending enough here. I think we can go ahead and give this a try. Like I said, I tried some already. Me and Bud have tried it already. That's why the glasses are dirty. It looks a little more liquefied. And I'm gonna pour Budhead a glass here too. So you know, I don't want to give y'all just my opinion. I mean, hell, I want to hear from others and see what they think about the recipe. You know what I'm saying? Budhead.
Thank you, sir. Slow.
All right. Oh, that one's much better. Much better.
Got the fruit in that. Oh yeah.
This is pretty damn good, y'all. I think maybe you could top it with some cinnamon or gosh, I don't know. Maybe just garnish it with some mint leaves or something, just to add a little more flavor to it. And I mean, you don't really need much more flavor. You taste that can of butter in there. I got to congratulate High Times on this creamy cannabis smoothie. This recipe is by Chef Ra. And cheers to you, Chef Ra. You got this one down. I'm Stoner Steve. We just did a recipe on creamy cannabis smoothies out of this High Times Cannabis Cookbook. And I'm Stoner Steve, and we're baked.